Breaking news. Strongmen in Putin's Kremlin caution Prigozhin against pursuing a political career. A think tank has speculated that Russian President Vladimir Putin's strongmen have warned Wagner Group founder Yevgeny Prigozhin against pursuing political aspirations in Russia. Washington, D.C.'s Institute for the Study of War mentioned Prigozhin's responses to several allegations from Russian Telegram channels, said to be affiliated with the Kremlin, regarding his political ambitions in its most recent analysis of the conflict in Ukraine published on Wednesday. After Russia's failed spring 2022 attempt to take Kyiv as the capital, Putin's Kremlin brought in Prigozhin's paramilitary outfit, the Wagner Group. Military analysts have concluded that the Kremlin establishment became increasingly concerned about Prigozhin as the war progressed, perceiving him as a more dangerous political figure. Prigozhin and Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu and Russian Chief of the General Staff Valery Gerasimov have been at odds publicly since September 2022. Due to a lack of ammunition, he threatened to pull his mercenary group out of the city of Bakhmut on May 5. According to the ISW, Kremlin-affiliated Telegram channels have claimed that Prigozhin is not fighting for Russia's interests in the Ukraine conflict or the defense of Bakhmut, but rather to advance his own political career. Concord's press service reported that Prigozhin responded to the allegations by saying that he had recently spoken with an unnamed Russian official who accused him of deliberately acting in his own self-interest. The official in question was not Russian President Vladimir Putin, as Prigozhin stressed, but he did imply, indirectly, that these sentiments are widespread in the Russian presidential administration by pointing out that the Telegram posts reflect the collective opinion of the bureaucratic community. Professor Vlad Mikhaichnenko of the University of Oxford, United Kingdom, is an authority on the post-communist transformation of Eastern Europe and the former Soviet Union. He previously told Newsweek that Prigozhin's primary objective during the conflict has always been trying to capitalize on the war and amass more assets and resources in Russia itself. Prigozhin wants to get a formal government post, or a big political leadership role, i.e. to convert his military assets into tangible economic and political assets inside Russia, as Mikhaichnenko put it. The decision by Putin to reinstate Valery Gerasimov and other generals, whom Prigozhin openly clashed against, as chief commanders of the Russian war in Ukraine back in late 2022 was the beginning of Prigozhin's end, Mikhaichnenko said, adding that the Kremlin then began to manage him and minimize his overgrown influence. The ISW has reported that the Siloviki have, unsuccessfully in their attempts to scare Prigozhin into obedience. For more information, Newsweek has emailed Russia's foreign ministry. Yevgeny Prigozhin, a Russian business mogul worth an estimated $1.6 billion, met with international investors on June 16 at St. Petersburg's Constantine Palace. The Wagner Group's founding partner may have been warned by Putin's strongmen against pursuing political office in Russia, according to a think tank.